Okay, I want you to look at this bit of footage that I found the other day, and then we'll talk about it.
We've been there. We know what it's like. You know, we just finished paying off our student loans 8 years ago. Think about that. We shouldn't be making it harder for young people. We should be making it easier for young people. The college tax credit we created, we should be expanding it.
Okay, now, I know you all know I'm going to go to the obvious, and I am. But we're also going to talk about some other stuff.
The college tax credit we created, we should be expanding it.
Okay, we all know that this is a video system glitch that just seems to be a part of videography. It's not a part of filmmaking using real 35, 70 millimeter, 60 millimeter film, but it is part of this digital world. Now you can see Obama's face. It's red. You can see the lower part of his face is white. The glitch is the reflections of the girl's shirt behind him moving forward onto his face, and his own white shirt moving onto the bottom part of his face, his chin and his mouth. It's all very clear. It's obvious. That is exactly what is happening. But there are no accidents. There are no coincidences. That's a fiction. Everything has meaning now. He is not real. There is nothing real about Obama. He is from the pit. He is exactly what this clip is displaying. For example, look how the white and the red image moves along as he turns and moves his head. It almost looks like it's applied makeup, like that that famous Joker poster that Alex Jones put out a long time ago. It's not really like a digital glitch anymore at that point, because it's moving in too perfect of a way, like it's literally, like it really is literally makeup on his face. I hope you can see that. Okay, now another thing, when you look up in the upper right hand corner, it says live, and it gives the time, and then it either says PM or ET. When it goes back and forth, showing you Pacific time and Eastern time. But I found it interesting, when the glitch happened, it switched to Eastern time, which is ET, which is extraterrestrial. That's what we're being told in this clip. And here's another thing that I noticed, and I want you to see it. And that is, look down below there in the interesting indigo ultraviolet color down there, where it says N-Telus Wireless Pavilion. Yeah, N-Telus Wireless Pavilion. Well, Telos, as I'm going to show you right now, is from the Greek, telos, and it means end. So they're telling you that it's all over, folks. It's the end. Now is the end. They are here. They've returned just as Jesus said they would. And you have to start seeing this now. I don't even think there's another issue anymore. I used to think there was, but I don't think I do now. I think this is the issue. And these candidates, Obama and Romney, they're not real. They're not, well, you know, they're probably flesh and blood in the sense that if you were to meet them, you could shake their hand if you really wanted to do such a thing. I sure wouldn't. I wouldn't want to be around them, touch them, meet them, see them eye to eye, or anything like that. So, look at that. Look down there. Come on. You know where to look. En Telos. Right in the little blue, indigo, ultraviolet layer. And look at the Greek meaning of the word. End. It's the end. I did say we were going to cover this all the way. And I'm going to try. There are those out there that do a better job than I do. But, hey, I'm just going to do what I can do. Look at the shirts, all the shirts that the boys and girls are wearing in the background.
Behind each of these books there's a man. That's what interests me so. If the Melone go back to bed.
Everything is red, blue.
I can't see.
Oh, there's one girl up there wearing ultraviolet. Now look at the letter that is on the shirts. It's the letter V. Now, of course, we know that that means Virginia, because that's where they're at. That's where they're doing this. It's in Virginia. But it goes much deeper than just that they're in Virginia. The letter V. It's V, and it's not for victory. Well, maybe their victory for a short time, but overall, it's not for victory. It's not for Virginia. It is V, as in this.
What are we? Who are we?
There's still kind of a reptilian side of our brain, right? That part of our brain that if somebody looks different or sounds different, that there's a part of us that is cautious.
Oh, I swear to Lucifer. I swear to Lucifer. I swear to Lucifer. I swear to
Lucifer. Just so you know, I mean it. Michelle and I Hanalashim. Any Mawan to your such. Hanalashim. Any Mawan to your such. Hanalashim. Any Mawan to your such.
And I want to show you a couple of images. I don't know if you can see these, but you know, there's a normal-looking brain, and on the other side is a brain that has something known as a cavum septum pellucidum. You don't need to remember that name, but basically it's an extra fluid-filled space sort of in the middle of the brain. And you can imagine if someone you know, were to be injured, have a bullet injury, as was the case here, and the bullet actually were to traverse through that fluid-filled space, not hitting any normal brain, you could, you know, limit, if not completely eliminate, the type of injury. Also, there's one more image over here. This is slightly more common. If you're looking at it now, it's called an arachnoid cyst. And this is, again, just a big cyst in the brain. It's filled with cerebral spinal fluid. There is no normal brain in that white area, that white fluid.
Okay, I wanted to come back to this video because that CNN showed during the Aurora Batman shooting spree. We all know what that is, of course. So they're saying that this is, you know, the normal brain without that cyst, and that evidently this is also a brain, human, both human brains, but look at the size difference. And it's very easy to tell. I mean, this is probably, according to what they're going to show here in a second, this is an alien gray brain, some type of alien being. And this is a human, this is not. So why are they showing this? Let's superimpose it so you can see the size difference. So you can see it's quite a size difference. It's a lot bigger than the human brain. Why would they release this, information so everyone could see it and just spring it out there, throw it out there, one-time thing during this Aurora shooting? And they're, showing two different types of beings. One is a human, one is not. And here's more evidence that here's the human scan. At least they're saying it's a human scan. I don't know. I'm not a doctor or brain surgeon, so I'm just going by what they're telling me. But look at this. Look at the thin neck over here. Look at the features. Look at the eye. Look at the high, large head itself. This is an alien of some kind. This is the human. It's in your face now. Fallen ones are on their way. They're actually already here. They've been here and they're just growing in mass now. The fulfillment of Genesis chapter 6 is happening again. Just as Jesus said, like in the days of Noah. So anyway, let's look at that. Regular man face and an alien face. And they're talking about that it's a human in both cases. Human hybrid. So there you go. Take care.